Yahrzeit is a celebration of the Torah you learned, taught, wrote, and the Torah you lived. At the Shiva, many visitors spoke about your great Torah achievements, about the Botei Medrash you founded and headed, the books you wrote and edited, your shiurim, your chidushim, your revolution of the Torah landscape in northwest London. But for those who grew up close to you, it was the presence of the little Torah things that left the lasting impression. The Gedolim stickers you bought us as kids, the little black diary you withdrew from your jacket breast pocket to pencil our chavrusas, the phone you disconnected from the socket when it rang during learning, the parasha cassettes you listened whenever you drove, the Gemara ever present on the back seat of your car, the pictures in your study of your heroes, the Torah greats. It was the Torah-filled humdrum of daily life which made the profound impact. The mornings you dedicated, from the peak of your career, to learning. The Friday night davenings in Ger, so you could learn between Kabbalah Shabbos and Maariv. Shabbos morning davenings in Yeshiva R Chaim, so you could learn after Kiddush, before lunch. The Divrei Torah at every Shabbos meal. The Torah conversations on every walk. The Rashi ala Parasha shir with your grandchildren every Friday. The flame of your Torah burned brightly and steadily. The passion was fierce, the consistency relentless. It was the Eish Tomid of fires. In your later years, as your strength waned, the intensity and frequent regularity of your younger learning days were beyond you. Your devotion and love for Torah, however, were undimmed, and you struggled valiantly to maintain the flame's steady brightness. This was your Milchamta Shel Torah. You insisted on going to this koidel every day, even if only to learn a few minutes before Mincha. You'd listen to Reb Zev read the Gemara, and every now and again, a broad smile would illuminate your face as you recalled a familiar concept or appreciated a good svara. And in those moments, the flame flickered as brightly as ever. And throughout, it was the purest Torah Lishma, as defined by the Eglei Tal in his Hakdoma. Ki zeh hi ikar mitzvahs limud haTorah, liyoi sos, v'someach, u'misaneg belimudoi, v'oz divrei Torah nivloin bedomoi. Zaida, you delighted in your Torah learning. It made you happy, and it gave you profound joy. Consequently, Torah ran thick in your blood. As a family friend recently observed, the Torah I saw glowing, burning in your grandfather's eyes, and in his hands, and in his voice. That Torah glow was palpable even when you were silent, for yours was not just Torah well learned or well taught, but a Torah well lived. Though you mastered its most abstract and theoretical principles, your Torah was so very alive and real, and it was broad. It was confined neither to the four walls of the Beis Medrash, nor to the 4 cubits of halacha, but encompassed the totality of human existence. I once asked you, before the study of which texts or discussion of which topics is one obliged to recite a Birkas HaTorah? You couldn't fathom the point of the question, not because you weren't familiar with the specific halachas of Birkas HaShachar, but because for you, everything was Torah. More than a holy text or a body of laws, it was a way of life. When you hiked in the mountains or passed a lake, you saw not Tchumei Shabbos or mikveh, but raw nature in all its divine majesty. Reducing natural beauty to halachic constructs was to narrow the sweeping breadth of Torah. You often cited Rav Kook's commentary on the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, which states, "Hamahalech b'derech v'shoyneh, umafsik mishnosei v'oyme man noa ilan zeh, ma'alin olov ki'ilu hu mischayev b'nafshoy." One who views nature as external to Torah, explains Rav Kook, has missed and understood the entire enterprise. You applied this philosophy beyond nature, to all realms of life, to family, society, business, health, even to vacation. Life in all its parts was Torah, a sophisticated Torah, a nuanced Torah, a complex Torah, a unique singular Torah with many faces, a timeless Torah, always relevant, an infinite, divine Torah, touching every aspect of imperfect humanity. When you moved to Katamon, you strove to infuse your deep, broad Torah into your new community. You established this kollel, named after your father, who too embraced Torah in all its breadth and totality. In your kollel, you emphasize that earning a living is not a break from Torah, but an integral part of it. You subscribed fully to the holistic approach encapsulated in Rav Hutner's parable, that one who pursues a career is comparable not to a person who pays for a hotel room while renting an apartment, but rather to one who extends his apartment by adding another room. In your kollel, you stress that Torah is not owned by a specific group, but is richer and more vibrant when learned by people from diverse walks of Jewish life together. Rabbi Chiel Michael Epstein, in his introduction to his Aruch HaShulchan, referring to the command of Kisvu Lachem es Hashira Hazois, explains why the Torah is referred to as a song. V'chol ha-Torah kula nikreis shira, v'tiferes hashir hi kishahakolos meshunim zeh mizeh, v'zehu ikar hani'imus. Umi shemeshoite b'yam ha-Talmud yire ni'imus meshunas b'chol ha-kolos ha-meshunas zeh mizeh. And the entire Torah is called a song. And a song is beautiful when the voices are different to one another. And this is the most pleasing part about it. And one who wanders in the sea of Talmud can discern pleasing differences within all these different voices. You, Zaida, who wandered your whole life b'yam Talmud, were able to truly appreciate the beautiful harmonies produced when Torah is sung together by different voices. Especially in these fractious times, your legacy inspires us to realize that in our Torah, there is a place for everyone. That according to our Torah, there is more that unites than divides us. That our Torah wants us not to overlook our differences, but to appreciate them. Above all, your legacy, Zaida, inspires us to understand that a life of deep and broad Torah is a life which contributes, which heals, which unites, which brings joy and makes the world a better place.
Kaddish.